take certain things to bring it together and to keep costs down. And it's all about in-kind materials. I don't want to rely on government because I don't want to go back to our men and women in uniform ever and say, sorry, we've had to cut programs because we can't fund it. Veteran Affairs has been very good, though. I have in Surrey right now called Veterans Village, 96 units to help house our men and women in uniform, similar but longer stay under a 19 bed program that we have up to 1 year. They go through a program for everything from detox, mental health, physical disabilities, through the Clinical of Excellence out there. Very unique, the first of its kind in Canada. And we just had our Minister of Veterans Affairs through last week, and pretty impressed because they hear about it, but until you're actually there and see what we do for our men and women, his men and women in full program, it's pretty, again, life altering. It's kind of the last chance for them. And we're saving lives there. And again, very unique. So Veteran Affairs has helped to step up there to keep the program running. A bit different from what we call VA, Veteran Affairs. But I think when they came out there, they realized, you know, you spend a nickel, but you save $1 because it's all about the preventive or catching it early. And we need to do more of that.
we want to get into some of your background. I mean, we could do an entire episode. It feels like we almost shouldn't transition out of this, but there's so much to cover in your backstory. I just want to ask a quick question. The gentleman, same name as mine, Jerrod, Canadians serving over in Ukraine, what is that? Is that like a volunteer?
They have to be. They can't be active serving as
Right.
part of the whole NATO and UN and the trigger that Putin would say and others that, you know, if there's any full serving members, that sets it off. So they've timed out over the last 5 years. A lot of them that are going back served in 2016, 2018 in the artillery side that I'm involved with as an honorary colonel. A lot of them go over there and at that time and trained, also in infantry. So when they've timed out after years, and it's recent that they've been there, they have a lot of their friends still there. They're compelled to go back and help. And as things were ramping up and getting intense over there, they felt they had to go back and help their comrades. And that's what they've been doing. They go for about 8 months. And this one young fellow has 3 tours in. So he's been gone 24 months over 5 years. That's a lot of time away from family. That's all he knows. He came out of the forces, Reg Force, and then reserves. And it was tough for him, but it's all he knows. And a lot of our soldiers, when they go into theater and find it challenging, that's all they know. They find it hard to integrate coming back. And, you know, the government sometimes to check and thank you very much doesn't always have the best way of helping them transition out and back into civilian life. I'm hoping that's what we can do. And my mission now, this next 3 years, is to see that I can create workforce housing for a lot of them that come back. Have to start in a way, starting over. They have to find their jobs in the civilian world. The cost in British Columbia is very high, never mind to own, but just to rent. I'm learning. And also, too, Jerrod, it's about a lot of our first responders. They're also reservists. And Canadian Armed Forces are made up. 85% of our men and women are reservists, but fully trained and ready to deploy within a week's time around the world. And we got many right now around the world, and especially a big recruit and deployment into Latvia right now.